the business was right and if everything was right on that front, me and Anthony Joshua, that's a fight that I would take at Wembley Stadium.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Come on, Andre Ward. You have been inactive for 8 years. You are 41 years of age. You never fought at heavyweight. Why do you think you can beat an in-shape, active former world champion who is bigger than you, stronger than you, younger than you? You've been around Terence Crawford too much because you've been smoking a little too much buds. It's that all.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Look, if they were the same size, it's Andre Ward all day, but that is not the case here. I don't know, he is probably looking for that Francis special delivered to him expeditiously. AJ is 6 feet 6 inches 250 and he's active. AJ by murder. Yeah, Ward is tall at 6 foot but nowhere near AJ's height, and plus his frame is not as big as AJ's own. This would be a demolition job, honestly. Watching Usyk got you gassed up. That boy sends you to the shadow realm. If watching the Usyk fight was the motivation for him wanting this fight, then he is absolutely delusional. If because Usyk is a smaller heavyweight and he was able to beat Joshua twice, you think you can do the same, you are out of your mind. Usyk might be a smaller heavyweight, but Usyk is still a relative big guy. I think he is 6'3". Also, Usyk was active and plus he only moved up one weight division, so it was not as bad as people made it out to be for Usyk. You would be coming out of retirement to fight AJ, which would be a terrible idea.
And I get asked on a day-to-day basis, do you miss boxing? And if you came back, who would you fight? Most days I don't miss it. I'm very content doing what I'm doing in life right now. Who would you fight? That's the problem. It's a lot of names out there, but it's not a lot of names that make sense.
When he's talking about names not making sense, I think he means that literally, because it seems like this is a ploy to get a big payday.
I'm very content doing what I'm doing in life.
You should stay contented doing what you are doing, Ward, because as you get older, you don't take punches as good as you did in your younger days.
But it's one name that I brought up before that when you say that name, I can see myself fighting him. Present day, today. If the business was right and if everything was right on that front, me and Anthony Joshua.
Ward, it seems like you put a lot of thought into this and also not a lot of thought into it at the same time.
If the business was right.
It seems like the amount of money you could earn from fighting Joshua had you thinking about coming out of retirement, but clearly you didn't think of the potential health effects this could have, with you being 40 and inactive for 8 fucking years. Bro, there are easier ways to get a decent payday without you having to slur your words for the rest of your life.
That's a fight that I would take at Wembley Stadium. It's a dangerous fight for my legacy. It's a dangerous fight across the board, and but that's a fight that would get me in the gym and get me in the mindset that I need to be in to go to war. It's Anthony Joshua. And I know you're getting ready to, fight Jake Paul. It looks like that's where it's going. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a real fight.
Anyways, in conclusion, be safe, Andre. You were an amazing fighter in your day. A great fighter as a matter of fact. But you aren't fucking Superman, and there are weight classes for a reason. We don't want to see another former champion laying on their back like Evander Holyfield. So don't be silly and leave Joshua alone. Click this video over here to find out why the WBC is the worst sanctioning body in boxing.